Hi, this is Ben Fick from UK Net Guide, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can bet on a Formula 1 Grand Prix using an online bookmaker. Now if you don't already have an account with a bookmaker, then choosing one should be the first thing you do. Most bookmakers offer fairly similar services, so the most important thing to look at when picking one is the size of the sign-up bonuses you'll receive when opening an account. These normally take the form of a matched deposit bonus, which means that when you deposit funds into your account for the first time, the bookmaker will match this amount, and thus you will have twice as much money to bet with. There is no limit to the number of different bookmakers you can sign up with should you want to claim as many free bets as possible, but we generally recommend you open 2 or 3 accounts so that you can compare odds and choose the best ones each time. UK Net Guide has selected what it considers to be the top 10 bookmakers on offer in the UK, so you can browse these to help you make your decision. For this example, I'm going to be using William Hill. When you sign up for a betting account, you'll be asked to provide some personal details, such as your name, date of birth, an email, a phone number and your address. You'll also be asked to select a username and password, and many bookmakers will ask you a security question too. You must be 18 or older to open an account in the UK. I've already got an account, so I'll quickly log in before we go any further. Now that I've logged in, I'm going to navigate to the motor racing section, and I'm going to click through to the full range of bets for the upcoming Austrian Grand Prix. The odds that you can see on this page are for picking the winner of the race, but before we decide who to bet on, it would be good to see some statistics for the season so far. Now Wikipedia has everything you can need in this respect, with results for each race and other information such as who started in pole position and who recorded the fastest lap. As you can see, the season is being dominated by the 2 Mercedes drivers Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, who have between them won all but the last race. Now to get information on the Austrian Grand Prix, we can visit both the official Formula 1 website at formula1.com and the Sky Sports website at skysports.com/F1, where you'll be able to read previews of the race and analysis of who might do well and who might do poorly over the race weekend. Unsurprisingly, most of the talk of the winner is still between the 2 Mercedes drivers, as they simply have the fastest cars of all the teams right now. If we return to Wikipedia and look at the race results for the season so far, we can see that Lewis Hamilton has won 4 of the races, while Nico Rosberg has 2 race wins to his name, but in truth there is very little to choose between them. So if we go back to William Hill and look at the odds, I would say that Rosberg looks to be the slightly better value choice at the moment, with odds of 15 to 8, as opposed to Lewis Hamilton's 4 to 6 on. Placing a bet is as easy as clicking on the odds next to the name of the driver you want to bet on, and you'll see that this selection gets added to your betting slip. You are able to place an each way bet on the result if you wish, which effectively means 2 distinct bets get placed, one for your chosen driver to win and another for him to finish first or second, but the latter of these only attracts 1/3 of the odds. For now, I'm just going to stick to the single bet on the winner, and I'm going to put £20 on Rosberg to win for a potential return of £57.50. All you have to do once you've put in your stake is click on place bet, and that's it, your bet has now been placed. There are several other markets that you might wish to consider when betting on Formula 1, including the fastest qualifier, a driver to get a podium finish, or which driver will get the fastest lap. Now this fastest lap market can be an interesting one, because if we go back to Wikipedia once more, we'll see that in the last 3 races, the fastest lap has actually been set by a driver other than the 2 Mercedes ones. So Sebastian Vettel had the fastest lap in the Spanish Grand Prix, Kimi Raikkonen got it in the Monaco Grand Prix, and Felipe Massa got it last time out at the Canadian Grand Prix. So if we go back to the odds on William Hill for just a second, we can see that there is some good value in some of these other drivers based on those last 3 races. In this instance, I'm going to choose Kimi Raikkonen to pick up the fastest lap at odds of 25 to 1. Again, all I have to do is click on his name or the odds, and you'll see that that gets added to my betting slip. And here, a £5 stake gives me potential returns of £130 should he get the fastest lap in the race. And once again, all I'm going to do is click on place bet, and that is my bet placed. It's as simple as that. The third market that I'm going to look at in this video is the top 6 finish market. Here you just have to pick a driver who you think will finish in the first 6 positions in the race. So if we go back to Wikipedia for one last time, scroll down to where you can see the results of each driver, then the driver that catches my eye is Nico Hülkenberg, because as you see, he has finished in the top 6 in all but one of the races so far this season. So if we go back to William Hill, you'll see that of all the drivers that are currently doing well in the championship, Nico Hülkenberg seems to offer the best odds at 7 to 5. I'm going to once again place this bet by clicking on the odds, and you'll see that it gets added to my betting slip. And in this instance, I'm going to bet £15 at odds of 7 to 5 for a potential return of £36. As with the other 2 bets, all I need to do is come down to where it says place bet and click. So there are some examples of how you can bet on the Formula 1. It is important to note that as the weekend progresses, the odds change, and this is particularly the case after qualifying, but also after the practice sessions that the drivers get on Friday and Saturday. You can even bet in play during the race if you want to add to the excitement. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough of Formula 1 betting. Remember to check out UKNet Guy's list of the top 10 UK bookmakers before you sign up by clicking the link below now. That's all for this video. I'll see you next time.